Who is your favorite Carnival comedian?
So I really like Tommy Drake. He has a big variety of stuff, and his family friendly routine is perhaps even funnier than his adult friendly routine. And I also really like Jolene Bishop. She was probably one of my favorites. Gina Brion. I loved her, but she's not coming back, and I don't know why. And I'm very sad.
Didn't she get like a show or a Netflix?
She did have a show for a little bit, but the show got canceled, and so but apparently there's a little bit of drama there. I'm not totally sure what the deal is there.
Oh my!
I asked her in a live stream once, and she's like, "Yeah, I can't get into that story."
Oh my!
I think there were some hurt feelings. I don't know. I'm speculating.
She was the one that you saw at karaoke, right? She's in our video.
Oh yeah,
where
she's so great. She was like, that was on our dream cruise, and she was on. She did karaoke with us, and Tommy Drake was on that one as well, and I think even Jolene Bishop.
Yeah, I think that was an embarrassment of comedic riches on that sailing. Tommy Drake, I've seen his act 3 times, his Carnival act 3 times, because I've had that good fortune on cruise ships. And
you're lucky.
I mean, maybe it's just me. It doesn't get old. There's a performer in Vancouver that is always at the Pacific National Exhibition. It's the annual fair. His name is Checkerboard Guy. And
he's great.
I've seen his act dozens of times, and I still appreciate it. I appreciate the professionalism, the audience interaction. Every time it's a little bit different, but some people, there's real rewatchability. But that having been said, for me,
I think it's really the person, though, less so the act. It's more so the person.
Yeah,
because
respect
Drake
the work ethic.
and Checkerboard Guy, they have very similar personas and very similar kind of personalities, and I think that's why they have that rewatchability. They're a little bit like a Harry Anderson type personality.
He's a little self-deprecating, self-aware.
Exactly, and so I think that's what makes them rewatchable, and it could be the exact same bit over and over and over again, and it doesn't matter.
Thank you for joining us on this comedy podcast where we break down the key components of comedy. No, so we got a little bit into an off topic there from the whole travel thing, but really,
it's a topic we really like. We talk about a lot.
Well, and it's one of the great things about being on the cruise ship is the comedy shows are always free.
Yes.
The only investment you need to put in is time. And again, go 15-20 minutes early.
Absolutely do that.
Especially on the Dream class where they fill up, and some other, the Sunshine class as well, I believe.
And they have weird queuing in the Dream class, so
it goes to the piano bar. It's a bad layout.
You have to go early, and your whole party has to go early.
Yeah. But it's free, so really catch every comedy show you can. That's something that we enjoy. So like I'm getting ready to go on my 20th cruise. I see every comedy show I can on a cruise ship when I'm on it.
Yes.
So I mean, like, just do the math. A minimum 3 shows, 2 comedians. So I've probably seen like maybe upwards of like 200 comedy shows, because also on a 7-day they swap out the comedians halfway through, so I would go back, but I've definitely seen probably well over, and it's just hitting me at this moment, I've probably seen well over like 100 at least, if not double that, shows on ships. And
shows, yes. Oh, okay, I thought you were talking individual comedians. I was
not comedians. No, act like shows. So like number of times my butt has been in the Punchliner.
Okay. There's 2 to 3 shows a day minimum.
It doesn't get old because there are so many different comedians, and
the audience sometimes is different too, and there's a lot of audience interaction, and so that definitely affects the show. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for not.
Yeah.
I find that's
some drunk idiot shouting out every 90 seconds often does not go well for anybody.
That's kind of why I'm not a huge, I won't make a big effort for the family shows, because the kids really want to be involved. That's fine. That's fantastic for them. But for me, it kind of takes away from the show sometimes. And so I just choose not to go to those particular shows, because I don't want to be there for that particular thing. But they're having a great time. The rest, everyone else is fine with it. And so I'm not going to ruin everyone else's fun just because for me, I'm not loving it so much. Yeah,
and it really depends. It depends on the comedian and the children and potentially their parents if the parents
and their ability to control the show.
Yeah. So that's comedy at sea.